they were just shooting the shit. They were just talking about stuff. They were talking about, like injuries and working out and healings. And, Tony Hawk has like neck problems and stuff like that. And, Joe Rogan's all about the body, he's all about the workout and health and shit like that and eating. And they covered a lot of different shit.
Yeah. He's all about his business. That dude just signed $100 million deal with Spotify.
Ooh, I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, bro. I just seen that. I think yesterday or the day before. I was like, man, good for him, and he's worth it, bro. The dude,
he's been doing the podcast for like 12 years.
Yeah, he's been putting in his work.
And I want to say congrats to that because, dude, getting $100 million in the podcast world, like, that's going to open up the doors. That's going to open up the floodgates. People that actually are like, oh, wait a minute, these podcasts are actually like a thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because, first of all, podcasts, it's very, the technology is very primitive. The analytics are very low on them. It's all about the pings, it's like, oh, cool. You got to listen, you got to download. It's not like a YouTube. You can go on there and see like crazy analytics, Right. Podcasting it's just about like, oh, one download. Oh, here's another download. Oh, this was in, Tennessee, or very primitive, Right. And there hasn't been any, like iTunes. They don't care. They don't care about podcasts. Like they just have their little podcast section. Like,
and that's why he dipset and went to Spotify. And I think the beautiful thing of it is like, there's a couple angles that, cause I've been reading up on it. Like I read the Forbes article in New York Times and all that. And like, I feel like this 100 million that has been reported is probably just like the licensing deal that doesn't have anything to do with like the accelerators in the back end or like, bringing other people to Spotify, because the best part about this deal is that one, he still owns his IP. Like he owns the Joe Rogan Experience. Like they're literally taking that and using it on their platform. They're hosting it for X amount of time. And not only that, you don't have to have a Spotify subscription to listen to it. You just have to have the app.
Right.
So like that too, like that's so smart, because then he's going to end up getting some kickbacks on the ads, because if you don't have Spotify Premium, they play ads every few minutes or every however long. So dude, it's such a genius deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And not to mention that, I mean, he puts ads in the beginning of his podcast as well. He sells his ad space. And then, but the kicker, Steezus, that I think is going to be huge is that video. Every episode is going to be on audio and video on Spotify,
even better.
Which is crazy. Yeah, so he's going to be gone from YouTube. He's going to be gone from every other podcast platform, and it's just going to be just Spotify. The only thing they're posting on YouTube is the Joe Rogan Experience clips, the highlights. Yep. Yeah,
and the thing is too, because I don't think they start the exclusivity deal until like September or something. So they're taking that entire time to get all the episodes that he's already recorded and uploaded and put those on the platform. So as soon as they start, everything is backlogged and ready to go.
Yeah.
They have video on Spotify?
They do now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like
I think he opened up a new door.
This might be a game changer for people.
Oh,
like
1000%
YouTube might just be like, oh my God, like holy shit, what's going on here? Because YouTube can lose a lot of people too. If the whole podcasting world like kind of went over to Spotify or something, like they're not going to get a big deal like Rogan, obviously, but.
Right.
They open that door.
It's like, exactly. You open the door for everyone to come behind you. And it's almost reminiscent of the streaming wars when like music streaming first started with Apple Music and Spotify and Tidal and all that. It's like, okay, where are people going to go now? And, there's other podcast places to go like Luminary and a few others. But when it comes...
But it's behind a paywall though.
Exactly. When it comes to just the free content, it's been Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But then you have like Spotify didn't necessarily have the clout, for lack of a better term, to really have a play in this thing. And when you get the biggest podcast in the fucking world, it's like, all right, let's play ball.
Let's do it. Yeah. I'm just excited because they're going to, do they're going to be doing video, it's going to be gone from YouTube. It's the only place you're going to be watching is Spotify. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see the next year or two.
That's so G. Like,
it truly is.
It's not like they bought his company. They didn't they're like, yeah, we'll lease this from you. It's like,
they invested in him.
Yeah, they invested in him, the individual, and his
not like you said, not none of his IP, not none of his previous IP. Yeah, it's amazing, dude. Truly.
So Steezus, I didn't hear, but did they say how many years it was? They said a multi-year deal, but I
don't remember specific. I want to say it was 3 years, but I'm not 100% positive.
Yeah, okay. 3 years. That's what I figured 3 to 5 years, but I don't think they said what it was. But anyway, congratulations to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, good for him.
I'm a big fan, and like you said, for a podcast like us, I mean, we're just small fish in a big sea of skateboarding and stuff like that. But it's huge, man. Absolutely. It could open all these opportunities up, man, which is awesome.
And that's another thing too. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, I mean those moments that he's had on that show where
crazy.
Anybody from a random up and coming UFC fighter to Elon Musk to and it's that like. That for him, that's 12 years in the making. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like this wasn't no like overnight shit. Like he's on episode 1150 or whatever. Like the shit is
heavy.
It's tried and true. Like
1,500 plus hundreds of UFC or MMA.
Oh, my G works. That dude works.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That dude's a stand-up comedian too. That dude does so much stuff. It's insane,
dude.
Didn't he but like. His like for me from my generation, remember it was fucking Fear Factor.
Yeah.
Like
I want to tell you something, Joe Rogan. I smoke rocks.
It's something you might not know about me.
My feet are strong.
Dave Chappelle, yes.
Somebody cooking.
My feet are strong. But anyway, Tony Hawk, go listen to Tony Hawk's episode. It was a good listen, man. It's cool to hear people just rap out and stuff like that. So go check that out.